social distancing will be reduced from 2 metres largely to 1. But John Pybus, who runs the Blue Bell, believed to be the smallest pub in York, says he can't reopen.
We don't have a beer garden or any outside area. We only have one entrance, which is also obviously the exit, so we can't do any sort of customer flow through the building. And we actually have trialled a night where we set up where people could sit in a pub. We didn't have any standing space with 1 metre distance, and it just wasn't financially viable.
Health leaders are calling for an urgent review to determine whether the UK is prepared for the real risk of a second wave of the coronavirus. The presidents of the Royal Colleges of Surgeons, Nursing, Physicians and GPs say the government would have to take urgent action to prevent further loss of life. The government is to spend more than £100 million to house homeless people in England until March next year to keep them off the streets during the pandemic. They're currently living in emergency accommodation provided under a scheme that was due to expire in 10 days' time. Michael Buchanan reports.
Over one weekend in March, thousands of rough sleepers were taken off the streets to protect them from COVID. The Everyone In scheme has been lauded as a huge success. Around 15,000 homeless people have been provided with accommodation, much of it in hotels. With the initiative due to end early next month, homeless charities were warning that thousands of people would return to the streets. Ministers have now found £105 million to allow councils to continue to house the homeless in everything from private